Hey guys, welcome to Working Against Gravity's MyFitnessPal tutorial series. I'm going to take you through how to use MyFitnessPal to log individual portions and servings of your recipe. So as you can see, I have MyFitnessPal on my home screen. I'm just going to open it up and I'm going to show you the two ways you can get to creating recipes. You can go in the bottom left corner and hit diary and scroll down to add food, and the top right corner has recipes and you can create a new recipe. Another way to do this is to go back to your home screen and select the bottom right corner, more. There you'll see meals, recipes and foods, and if we hit that, create a new recipe is also an option. I'm going to quickly show you how to create a recipe and then we're going to go to one of the ones I've made earlier as an example. So create a new recipe, enter ingredients manually, and you can give your recipe an example title. And then always select 1 for your servings. You can use this bulk import ingredients option, but it's often wrong and you need to manually change everything anyway. So I suggest just heading straight over and adding your ingredients individually. You can search for the food that you need. So let's say chicken breast, raw and skinless. Search. And you can add the exact grams that you're after. Once you've got a few ingredients in there and you're happy with how your recipe looks, come down here to the bottom where it says calories per serving and select 1. Sometimes it's automatically set to 2, but we're just going to make sure it's on 1. We're going to go across. Now usually there's more ingredients, so you'll be able to see a lot more macros going on, but I only added chicken breast. So we're going to head over to my pre-made recipes, and I'm going to use this slow cooker chicken tortilla soup. Now you can see the nutrition facts here are all for my entire ingredients. So if I was going to edit my recipe, I'd hit edit recipe. I can see all the ingredients I entered in earlier. I selected my servings to 1 and I'm really happy with it. Everything looks right. So if you come over here and these macros don't seem right, which is very common, the best thing to do is go back and check your ingredients, because often you can accidentally add a 0, accidentally choose kilos instead of grams, or just something that will completely throw your recipe out of whack. So just be diligent with that. Now, you can see that the servings are still set to 1. So imagine that this is in grams, individual grams. What you need to do once you've finished making your recipe is weigh the entire contents of your cooked recipe. So get your scale and tear off a bowl and pour the whole thing in. If your scale can't hold an entire batch of your soup because it's so big, you're going to have to do it in smaller portions, like 2 or 3 smaller bowls, and then do some basic addition to get the total grams. So my slow cooker chicken tortilla soup added up to 752 grams after it was cooked. Now, as I've entered in the servings, you can see that the nutrition facts have calculated it down to the macros per 1 gram of my recipe. So perfect. Sometimes this will be out of whack. If that happens, you need to go back and check every one of your ingredients. Once it's perfect, you can hit save. So now I can go back to my diary and add it in. I have 750 grams of soup to play with, but I want it to last a few days. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to enter in 200 grams that I'm going to weigh out of my soup. And I can see that my calories have come up for exactly 200 grams of the soup that I made. So that is how you add a recipe. If there's anything that this didn't cover, guys, just let us know and we'll try and answer any of your questions or fix up the tutorial.